I was laughing when I killed my mother.
Why'd you get rid of that shirt?
It had pieces of my mother's brain stuck to it.
So you can rewind the clock and go back. What would you do with it?
I would probably kill Josh with a sledgehammer too.
هذا هو زكاري ديفيس البالغ من العمر 15 عاما. لقد تم إحضاره للاستجواب بعد اكتشاف حريق في منزله. في البداية بدا الحريق وكأنه مجرد حادث عرضي، حتى تم اكتشاف جثة داخل المنزل. الأمر الأكثر رعبا هو حقيقة أن الضحية والدة زكاري لم تمت بسبب النيران، لكن تم قتلها بمطرقة ثقيلة قبل أن يبدأ الحريق.
It looks kind of evil when you do that. I'm gonna have to say. I think you know you're doing it. And you're smiling about it, so I think you're pretty aware of what you're doing.
في 10 من أغسطس من عام 2012 وفي ساعات الصباح الأولى تم استدعاء أجهزة الإطفاء إلى منطقة هندرسونفيل لإطفاء حريق بمنزل. داخل المنزل المحترق اكتشف رجال الإطفاء جثة ميلاني ديفيس ملقاة على سريرها مغطاة بالدماء ومشوهة بشكل وحشي. خارج المنزل كان أحد أبنائها جوشوا ديفيس البالغ من العمر 17 عاما ينتظر مع الشرطة، لكن شقيقه الأصغر زكاري لم يتم العثور عليه في أي مكان. لكن بعد 4 ساعات وعلى بعد حوالي 5 أميال من المنزل رصدت الشرطة زكاري ديفيس وهو يسير بمفرده على الطريق محاولا مغادرة المدينة. تم القبض عليه وهو الآن في مركز الشرطة للاستجواب.
This is the sheriff's office, and what we'd like to do is talk to you about there's only something happened at your house, and that's what we kind of want to talk to you about right now. You've never been in any trouble, have you?
No, sir.
So, no trouble in school, nothing like that?
No, sir.
واحدة من الخصائص الغير عادية الواضحة حول زكاري هي افتقاره للتعبير عن مشاعره. صوته الباهت وتعبيرات وجهه المسطحة هي دليل على الشخص الحذر والذي يتجنب إظهار مشاعره الحقيقية، أو الشخص الذي يكافح للتعبير عن مشاعره بسبب بعض المشاكل الأخرى مثل الاضطراب الذهاني أو اضطراب التطور العصبي أو الفصام أو التوحد. على الرغم من أنه لا يقدم الكثير من المعلومات عن نفسه، فقد أجرى المحققون بحثا عن عائلة زكاري وبدأوا في سؤاله عن ماضيه لجعله يشعر بالراحة في التحدث إليهم.
I understand that your father had passed away.
Yes, sir.
How did he pass away?
He died from Garrett's disease.
Pretty rough on you, wasn't it?
No, sir.
It didn't bother you?
No, sir.
I was told that it bothered you. That you were upset about your dad. Is that not true?
No, sir.
So it is true?
No, sir.
Have you ever had to see a doctor for anything as far as having problems with thinking about things or anything?
I saw a therapist shortly after that wasn't a very long direction of time.
What was that about? Who wanted to see a therapist?
My mother.
She did? Okay, so there was just a couple times while you saw him. How long ago was that?
A year that went after.
You remember what year that was?
2008, I think.
What were the reasons that your mama wanted you to go to therapy?
She never told me.
تم تشخيص زكاري باضطراب اكتئابي، لكن هذه كانت البداية فقط. كما قال الأطباء أنه كان يسمع أصواتا بما في ذلك صوت والده المتوفي، وسرعان ما تم تشخيص حالته بأنه مصاب بالذهان. ومع ذلك وفي مرحلة ما أوقفت والدته علاج صحته العقلية، لكن لسبب غير معروف، في حين أن الذهان ليس بحد ذاته اضطرابا إكلينيا، فهو أحد الأعراض التي غالبا ما ترتبط بالفصام. إن ظهور مرض انفصام الشخصية عند الأطفال نادر جدا، لكنه لا يزال ممكنا. يمكن أن تكون هناك عدة أسباب لسماع الأصوات في مرحلة الطفولة، مثل الاكتئاب أو القلق أو التعرض لحادث صادم كوفاة أحد الوالدين.
Something went on at your house today, and I'd just kind of like you to kind of tell us what happened.
I killed my mom in her sleep with a sledgehammer.
Is there a reason why you did that?
Yes, sir.
Well, can you tell me why?
No, sir.
You can't tell me why?
No, sir.
Is it a reason you don't know why you did it, or you just don't want to tell?
I do know why I did it. Just nothing not tell.
Okay. You do know why you did it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you set the house on fire too?
I tried to. I don't know if it actually got the whole house on fire though.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, it did down there a little bit, I think, but not bad or anything. Have you been having problems with your mom?
No, sir.
We found a book on a notepad that was on you. It said some things in there. Is that notepad yours that we found? It talks about your mom and about.
Yes, sir.
And that's what's so important about this. I mean, we want to understand what, like I said, you don't have to tell us if you don't want to. I mean, but we want to understand, what happened. I mean, that's important. I know it could be kind of scary to talk about, but.
Would you feel more comfortable if there were just one person in the room?
I don't mind having two people here.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, like I told you in your rights, you don't have to tell us if you don't want to. It's very important, though, that, something like this that happens, there's usually a reason for it. And, that's what we want to know, if there's a reason. This is your time to tell us, why that happened,
I'd rather not, sir.
Okay.
على عكس معظم الجرائم، من الواضح جدا أن زكاري هو القاتل، ولكن على الرغم من أنه صرح بحرية أنه قتل والدته، فإن هذه القصة ستتغير في النهاية. تم استرجاع بعض الرسائل النصية التي كانت بين زكاري ووالدته، وتشير إلى أنهما كان على ما يبدو في علاقة عادية ويمكن وصفها بأنها جيدة. في أحد الرسائل كتب زكاري لوالدته: آسف، لقد كنت نائما، مع رمز تعبيري على شكل قلب. ورسالة أخرى من ميلاني إلى زكاري: أحبك، حاولت التحدث معك قبل مغادرتنا، لكن بابك كان مغلقا. لقد أخذت جوش إلى أخصائي تقويم الأسنان، نأمل أن نعود قريبا. ثم بعد ذلك يمكننا أن نرى فيلم بون أو كامبين اليوم. أريد أن أرى كليهما. وكانت آخر رسالة أرسلتها قبل وفاتها إلى زكاري: حسنا، مع رمز تعبيري على شكل قلب. من الواضح أن ميلاني ليس لديها أي فكرة عما كان يخطط له زكاري، وأنها ستقابل مثل هذه النهاية المروعة بعد ساعات فقط من حضورها فيلما مع ولديها. كما تم إحضار شقيق زكاري جوش إلى المركز للتحدث مع الشرطة. طلب منه أن يروي يومه قبل نشوب الحريق، وأخبرهم أنه ذهب إلى أخصائي تقويم الأسنان مع والدته قبل أن يعود إلى المنزل. تكشف إجاباته أيضا قليلا عن علاقته بأخيه.
What's that doing when you get home?
I think she's playing Xbox. We kind of keep to ourselves, I guess.
Okay, so you that don't have a good relationship?
Well, no, we do. It's just like I don't know. Like he just kind of, stays to himself. He's kind of a quiet person, I guess.
Have you been having any problems? I mean,
he's always been kind of like quiet, I guess odd.
What kind of person is your brother?
Your typical male teenager.
Typical male teenager. You two get along pretty good?
Sometimes.
you didn't see anything tonight that was any different than the way he normally acts?
I mean, no.
When you talk to people on the phone, who do you talk to? I mean, do you have friends you chat with or anything like that?
No, sir. I usually only talk to my mother and my brother on my phone.
So you don't have any friends other than your mother and your brother that you talk to?
No, sir.
يبدو أن شوش متردد في الحديث عن أخيه، وعلى الرغم من أنه يقدم معلومات محدودة، إلا أن الكلمات الوصفية مثل الهدوء والشخص الغريب قد تشير إلى أن زكاري كان يظهر عليه علامات مشاكل الصحة العقلية. الغريب أيضا هنا هو افتقار جوش الواضح إلى الاهتمام بالقضية بالنظر إلى ما حدث لأمه. سيكون الابن العادي أو أحد أفراد الأسرة في حالة هستيرية، ويتساءل على الأقل حول ما دفع زكاري لارتكاب مثل هذا العمل المروع. ومع ذلك هناك احتمال أن يكون في حالة صدمة، لأن كل هذا حدث قبل ساعات قليلة. في هذه المقابلة قال جوش أيضا أن زكاري لم يكن يتصرف بشكل مختلف عن سلوكه المعتاد قبل قتله لوالدته، ولم يظهر أي تغير في سلوكه، لكن مستوى العدوانية التي ألحقها بوالدته عند قتلها هي سلوكيات تحدث عندما ينفجر شخص ما أو يصل إلى انهيار عاطفي. يروي جوش بعد ذلك أنه دخل غرفة والدته للتحدث معها قبل ساعات قليلة من قتلها.
I went and talked to my mom for a little while, and then
Remember about what time that was?
that was right around 9, probably. That was right when I said good night. And she went to sleep, and then I went upstairs and was in my room.
So you talked to her for a few minutes?
Yes, ma'am. She was working out when I went in there, so I worked out with her for a minute.
What was she doing when you said she was working out? What was she working out?
Like doing stuff.
على الرغم من وصفه للحظاته الأخيرة مع والدته، لا يزال جوش يظهر القليل جدا من المشاعر.
And then I woke up around, I'm not sure what time it is, the thing was going off. And, at first I didn't know what it was. I thought it was like a sound in my room. Then I figured out it was a fire alarm. I was running around, and I was looking for my brother upstairs in his room. He wasn't in there, and I saw the fire was started in there. So I ran downstairs to get my mom, and the door was locked. So I had to kick the door in to get in there. And then I was lowered on the bed.
What did you do then?
I just went outside the house and called 911 and went and got my neighbors and my child.
When you get home and your mom goes to bed at 9, where are you and what are you doing in the house? Are you in the house?
I was in my room already planning everything.
You were in your bedroom or in the room where the fire was started?
The room where the fire was started.
What do you call that room?
What do you call it? Game room.
Game room? So you're in the game room planning everything?
Yes, sir.
All right. And how long does it take you to plan that?
Probably a few minutes, but I waited for several hours to make sure everybody in the house was asleep.
How did you make sure they were asleep?
I just waited and then checked on them.
Just checked on them? Opened the door and looked at them?
Yes, sir. I killed her at around 11 p.m., I think. And I think she went to sleep at around 9 o'clock.
Okay. When you killed her, what about your brother lives there with you too, right? That's the only person who lives with you?
Yes, sir.
Did you do anything to him?
No, sir. I was kind of expecting the fire to kill him.
Oh, you were? Okay.
هذا صحيح. لم يقم زكاري فقط بإشعال النار في محاولة لتدمير الأدلة التي تثبت تورطه بجريمة القتل، لكن أيضا على أمل أن يقتل شقيقه بالنيران، وكذلك لضمان وفاة ميلاني. بعد أن ضربها بمطرقة ثقيلة، أغلق زكاري الباب خلفه لمنع جوش من الدخول إليها وربما مساعدتها.
Where'd you get the sledgehammer at?
My gosh.
Okay, and what about how did you try and set the fire?
First I tried to drag the lawnmower upstairs and empty the fuel tank in the room, but I couldn't do that, so I just poured a bottle of whiskey on the floor and lit it on fire.
A bottle of whiskey?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And was that before or after you hit your mom?
After.
After, okay. How many times did you hit her with the sledgehammer?
I don't know.
I mean, Any estimation?
I'd say at least
12 times. Where did you hit her at on her body?
around the head area.
Okay, was she sleeping at the time, or?
Yes, sir.
Okay, did she wake up and say anything to you?
No, sir. I put my fingers on her neck to check her pulse and make sure she was dead.
Did you touch her anywhere else?
No, sir.
Have you thought about touching her anywhere else?
No, sir.
تم طرح نفس السؤال على جوش على الأرجح لتحديد ما إذا كانت قصته ستطابق أدلة الطب الشرعي الموجودة على جثة ميلاني.
When you went in the bedroom, at any time did you touch your mom? When you went in that room?
No, I don't think so. Like, I kind of, no.
He witnessed the altercation.
Like, I ran in and because then I saw her and like freaked me out.
When you left, what were your plans at that point?
I haven't thought that for anything.
Oh, yeah. When did you think about doing this? I mean, when did this pop into your head as far as killing your mom?
Several years ago.
Had you told anybody about it?
No, sir.
So, with this, I mean, thinking about this, was your mom just bad to you, or?
No, sir.
Pretty good mom? Was she a pretty good mom, or?
She wasn't very good mom. She wasn't very good. I don't know.
He mentioned a note that has been found. When did you have a chance to write that?
While I was waiting and after I did it.
So you did the whole note, there was like two and a half pages, you did it all tonight?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you did some before you killed your mother and some after?
Yes, sir.
When did you write the last part? About what time did you write the last part?
I don't know, sometime around 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., I think.
Okay, while you were out walking and stuff?
Yes, sir.
Was it before you bought the Pepsi at the Thorntons?
Yes, sir.
You had your phone with you for a while. Did you call anybody on your phone?
No, sir.
Okay, what'd you do with your phone?
I didn't do anything with it. I didn't even realize it was in the pocket until I left Thornton's.
So where's it at now?
I threw it in a ditch.
Why'd you throw it away?
I assumed that I could be tracked for it.
Okay. What was your plans as far, I mean, you didn't have any plans on where you're heading to, or how, evidently you were trying to escape and trying to get away from police. You don't remember where you're trying to go to?
No, sir.
You had a backpack, so you had stuff, you were just going to walk and just try and get out of the area?
Yes, sir.
بعد قتل والدته والفرار من المنزل، ذهب زكاري إلى متجر صغير لشراء بيبسي قبل أن يبدأ بالمشي في محاولة للهروب من الشرطة. على الرغم من أنه وضع خطة مفصلة، لكن لا يبدو أنه فكر مسبقا فيما سيفعله بعد ذلك. يمكن أن يحدث هذا النوع من الهوس بالقتل والقتلة المتسلسلين بين الأشخاص المصابين بأمراض عقلية حادة. قد يعاني هؤلاء الأفراد غالبا من تدني احترام الذات، وبالتالي يستمدون شعورا بالقوة عندما يتعرفون على الأشرار مثل القتلة المتسلسلين. ربما شعر زكاري بالقوة من خلال تعلم استراتيجيات القتلة والتفكير في أنه يمكن تقليدهم. ربما أعطاه هذا إحساسا بالهوية، معتقدا أنه لا يمكن أن يكون قاتلا فقط، بل أن يصبح قاتلا أكثر ذكاء من خلال عدم ارتكاب نفس الأخطاء التي ارتكبها المجرمين الذين درسهم. ومع ذلك هناك دليل آخر على انهيار خطة زكاري، مثل السكين الذي وجده المحققون في مكان الحادث.
So why is the knife outside?
I was trying to put it into my backpack, and then the fire alarm started, and I just ran home.
What were you going to use that knife for?
Same thing I used the slasher in my home.
Who were you going to use the knife on?
No specific person.
Were you looking to kill someone else tonight?
Only if they got in my way.
What do you mean by that?
If they tried to stop me from escaping.
So the lady at Thornton's who sold you the Pepsi, she was never in any danger.
No, sir.
But the officer that arrested you could have potentially been in danger if you were of the mind.
I guess, but it would be kind of pointless considering he had a gun and I just had a knife and a hammer.
What if he didn't have a gun and he tried to stop you?
I wouldn't attack him unless I was provoked by him.
Were you provoked by your brother?
No, sir.
Were you provoked by your mother?
No, sir.
This is kind of serious. I mean, Zach, it's kind of serious thing to think about killing your mom. You didn't try and talk to anybody about this?
No, sir.
Why not? I mean, did this not bother you? Or?
Yes, sir.
Did it bother you?
No, sir.
Oh, it didn't bother you? Have you ever hurt anybody before?
No, sir.
Well, I mean, how did you feel when you killed your mom?
I didn't think my name.
Did y'all have any, I mean, was there any problems between you and him or him and your mom, or
Nothing really.
did they have any disagreements, or, I mean, was there anything
Like, I think they would argue.
other than normal parents?
Not that I know of.
من المحتمل أن زكاري كان يعتقد أنه قاتل متسلسل، كما لو أنه كان يلعب دورا. من الصعب الجزم بذلك، لكننا نعلم أنه كان حنونا تجاه والدته في الرسائل النصية التي تبادلوها، وكانت حنونا تجاهه أيضا، وقد أدلى بنفس التعليق حول عدم شعوره بأي حزن على وفاة والده. من الممكن أن زكاري تخلص من كل مشاعره، معتقدا أنه أسهل له من أن يشعر بألم الحزن والخسارة. من ناحية أخرى، قد يكون انفصاله التام عن والدته نتيجة اضطراب في الشخصية، مثل اضطراب الشخصية الفصامية. في هذا الاضطراب لا يرغب الفرد في إقامة علاقات وثيقة حتى مع أفراد عائلته.
What did you do with the sledgehammer after you hit her with it?
I just waited in the laundry room.
Why did you hit her about 12 times with it? Why so many times?
To make sure she was dead.
طلب الضابط من زكاري أن يوضح كيف قام بضرب والدته.
Kind of like that, basically.
So you right-handed?
Yes, sir.
Stand back up. Stand back up. Is that blood on your pants right there? In the front, right where your crotch is.
Oh, no, that's dirty.
Did you change clothes?
This is blood, though.
Oh, okay. And is that your mother's blood?
Yes, sir.
Are those the same shoes you were wearing?
Yes, sir.
Those are the same pants you were wearing?
Yes, sir.
That's the same shirt you were wearing?
No, sir.
Where's the shirt you were wearing?
I threw it away.
Why'd you get rid of that shirt?
It had pieces of my mother's brain stuck to it.
لا يزال الضابط يحاول أن يفهم لماذا قتل زكاري والدته بهذه الطريقة الوحشية، حيث طلب منه الضابط أن يروي يومه قبل الهجوم. عندها لاحظ المحققون شيئا مثيرا للاهتمام. أخبرهم زكاري أنه بدأ يومه بقراءة رواية بوس لستيفن كينغ.
In the book, in the Misery book, one of the characters uses a sledgehammer. Am I correct in that?
Yes, sir.
في الواقع المحققون على خطأ. في رواية بوس تستخدم الشخصية الرئيسية فأسا، بينما في الفيلم المقتبس تستخدم مطرقة ثقيلة.
Are you sure you didn't get any of your thought process from one of those, from that book?
Yes, sir.
So, so do you think, so you're saying that's strictly coincidence?
Yes, sir.
So you didn't draw any kind of thought process from the book Misery as to how you killed your mother.
No, sir.
Zach, we've been doing this a long time, and I mean, sledgehammer is a very unusual weapon to kill somebody with. So that's why he and I are asking that question, why a sledgehammer?
I would have used a knife, but I was worried that I missed the vital area.
Did you have any other type of weapons in the house that you thought about using?
Something about using a claw hammer.
A claw hammer?
Yes, sir.
I mean, you don't remember feeling anything? Did you cry?
No, sir.
Were you screaming when you were hitting her?
No, sir.
Did you say anything to her before you hit her?
No, sir.
Did you love your mother?
Somewhat.
You say somewhat, I mean, you know, is there anything she's ever did to you that you hate her for?
No, sir.
على الرغم من أن زكاري ينفي أنه استلهم فكرة استخدام المطرقة كسلاح من الكتاب، ربما لأنه يريد أن يأخذ كل الفضل بنفسه، لكن تاريخه على الإنترنت يشير إلى أن القتل والموت كان شيئا يفكر فيه لفترة طويلة. كان لديه تطبيقان غريبان للغاية تم تنزيلهما على هاتفه، أحدهما عن القتلة المتسلسلين والآخر عن أجهزة التعذيب. بالإضافة إلى ذلك كان لديه عدد كبير من الصور الدموية، كما قام زكاري بوضع إشارة مرجعية على عدد قليل من المواقع الغريبة. على الرغم من أن زكاري قد يكون مصابا بنوع من المرض العقلي الشديد وربما حتى الذهان، لكن بجلوسه في غرفة الاستجواب وإجابته على كل الأسئلة فإنه يبدو وكأنه قاتل بدم بارد وليس كشخص يعاني من الذهان.
So you can rewind the clock and go back. What would you do?
I would probably kill Josh with a sledgehammer too.
Do you still want to kill Josh?
Yes.
And you're not going to tell me why?
No, sir.
I'm really curious as to why. I mean, you said that he was the only confidant you had. You didn't talk to anybody else. Why would you want to get rid of the only person that you confide in and talk to?
I don't know.
Well, you said you don't want to tell me, so you do know. There's a difference in wanting to tell me and not knowing. You just told me you didn't want to tell me, so you do know why you want to kill your brother and you killed your mother. I would just like for you to share that with me.
I'd rather not, sir.
But you will admit that you know why you did it.
Yes, sir.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you always talk like you're talking to us now?
Yes, sir.
So if I talk to someone that knows you or a teacher, they're going to say, this is your demeanor. This is how you talk.
Most likely.
And so you're always monotone and robotic when you talk.
Yes, sir.
You ever laugh?
Sometimes.
What makes you laugh?
Various things.
Various things.
Give me an example.
While I was laughing myself when I killed my mother.
You were what?
I was laughing when I killed my mother.
You were laughing? Why were you laughing?
I don't know.
Were you laughing your ass off at that time?
Yes, sir.
غالبا ما يحدث الضحك المتناقض بين المصابين بالفصام. قد يضحكون إما على أنفسهم غالبا بسبب الهلوسة، أو قد يضحكون في المواقف الخطيرة. ومع ذلك طوال فترة الاستجواب لم يضحك زكاري بشكل غير لائق، مع عدم وجود ما يشير إلى سبب قتلها بهذه الطريقة الوحشية. يحاول المحقق معرفة ما إذا كانت هناك أي مشاكل في الأسرة التي ربما قد تكون حفزت زكاري.
Why were you laughing your ass off when you killed your mother?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. We went over this a while ago. You know why that you wanted to kill your mom. You just don't want to tell me.
No, I actually don't know why I was laughing.
Well, was it a sense of accomplishment?
No, sir.
Do you laugh when you read the horror books?
No, sir.
Did you laugh today or yesterday when you read Misery?
No, sir.
Do you see do you see why it would be difficult for me to understand why that would be funny?
Yes, sir.
A lot of people, because it's just highly unusual for a 15-year-old to take a sledgehammer and be laughing his ass off and hit her in the head with it 12 times. What do you think?
I don't have any more information to give to you.
You can't think of any reason whatsoever?
No, sir.
رداً على استجواب المحقق المستمر، قدم زكاري ادعاء صادماً ضد أحد أفراد أسرته بدعوى الاعتداء عليه قبل سنوات، لكن لم يتم إثبات صحة هذا مطلقاً، ولا يوجد أي دليل يدعم أياً من مزاعم زكاري.
What do you do to you? How long ago was that cut? How long you been in Tennessee?
Since 2008, I think, or 2007. I don't really remember the exact date.
Did you tell your mom about it?
Yes, sir.
What'd she do?
She didn't believe me.
Didn't believe you? How did he do that?
No, sir.
Just that one time when he did it?
Yes, sir.
And
How old would you have been then? Did you hold any ill will towards him for that?
Yes, sir.
And the conversation you had with your mother about that, can you tell us about that?
She thought it was my imagination.
Did she ever talk to him?
Not that I know of.
Did he never mentioned anything?
No, sir.
Why did he stop doing it?
I stopped bathing after that.
You stopped bathing
Yes, sir.
and he stopped, and that made him stop?
Yes, sir.
when you mean stop bathing, you mean you stop taking baths and showers altogether?
Yes, sir.
So how did you clean yourself?
I didn't.
You haven't cleaned yourself since 2008?
I have inconsistent intervals, but it's not very common.
Okay.
أشار المحققون إلى دفتر ملاحظات عثروا عليه داخل المنزل، والذي نجا بأعجوبة. في الداخل وجدوا مذكرتين كتبها زكاري يقول فيها: لقد تم إصابي في ذلك اليوم، وأنا أخطط لقتله منذ ذلك الحين. يعتقد أن الفقرة الثانية، وهي اعتراف كتبها بعد قتل والدته: لم أشعر بأي شيء، لم أشعر بالندم. كان أسفي الحقيقي والوحيد هو أنني لم أعطها موتا أسرع، لم أكن أريدها أن تعاني. من المحتمل أن اعتقاد زكاري بتعرضه للاعتداء كان في الواقع قد يعاني الأفراد المصابون بالفصام من الأوهام، والتي تعتبر معتقدات قوية لا أساس لها من الصحة.
There's always a reason. There's always a story. And just because it's your story and we're sitting here today doesn't make it any less important to us. It's important to us to find out what the truth is. We would like to deal with that, but we want to hear your side of it. We want to know what happened. Why did, that obviously upset you. But your mom didn't do anything. You know why it took this long for you to act out?
No, sure.
Would there have been any certain thing tonight that would have set that off? I mean, made you think about doing this? I mean, anything particular that happened?
No, sure.
عندما أشرفت جلسة الاستجواب على نهايتها، سأل المحققون زكاري بعض الأسئلة الأخيرة.
What do you think what should happen if somebody did what you did?
I don't know.
I mean,
I guess whatever's necessary.
whatever's necessary, but I mean, what do you feel? I mean, what do you feel? I mean, that's, if somebody was to do this to you, what should happen to them?
I don't think it would really matter. Because if you give them the death sentence, they'll die, and if you give them a life sentence, they'll die in prison anyway. So in the end, it doesn't really matter.
So Did you think about the consequences when you did this? What could happen to you?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me about that?
No, sir.
Why not?
I'd rather not, sir.
I mean, I'm talking about, do you think you could get caught by the police? And do you think that was a possibility?
Yes, sir.
And if you got caught by the police, what do you think would happen to you?
Well, since I only killed one person, I shouldn't get the life sentence. But I don't know how it works here.
Why'd you giggle?
It's just...
It looks kind of evil when you did that, I'm gonna have to say. I think you know you're doing it. And you're smiling about it, so I think you're pretty aware of what you're doing.
No, I didn't realize I was doing it.
Yeah, you did.
بعد استجوابه تم تقييم زكاري من قبل علماء النفس وخبراء الصحة العقلية. قال الطبيب النفسي أنه في وقت ارتكاب الجريمة كانت أفكاره مدفوعة بالذهان، وتم تشخيصه بمرض انفصام الشخصية واضطراب الاكتئاب. أما بالنسبة للدافع، أخبر زكاري الطبيب أنه سمع والده المتوفي يتحدث إليه، وزعم أنه حثه على قتل والدته. لكن المحققون أشاروا أنه فر من المنزل بحقيبة كان قد حزمها بكل ما يحتاجه وتخلص من هاتفه. وأخبر الشرطة أنه كان يفكر في قتل والدته لسنوات. كل هذا يدل على أنه خطط للجريمة. لكن أثناء محاكمته صدم الجميع، بما في ذلك محاميه، عندما قام بتغيير القصة التي كان يرويها لمدة 2.5 عام، وقال لم أفعل ذلك، وألقى باللوم على أخيه، مدعيا أنه هو الشخص الذي قتل والدته. على الرغم من محاولته الأخيرة بإلقاء اللوم على جوش، فقد أدين زكاري بقتل والدته من الدرجة الأولى، ومحاولة قتل أخيه، وإشعال الحريق عمدا، وحكم عليه بالسجن ل71 عاما، مع إمكانية الإفراج المشروط بعد 51 عاما.